Okay, people, now hear me out. The previous video was kind of short, but this painting is going to take up more of my time. So, be ready to hear me out a lot today, or whenever you're watching videos of mine. I have created a playlist on my website and YouTube covering and analyze the work of different artworks from Pakistan. I do this to revive the value of art that is being forgotten. These masters put in so much work in their soul and heart into their pieces, but they're not recognized. This happens all around the world, but in especially countries like Pakistan where people are not educated enough about creativity and do not value it enough. For the same purpose, I created this playlist, and for it, I'm making this video today analyzing a painting by Rehman Nagori. The painting's name is Social Political Theme. Now, Abdurrahman Nagori is a Pakistani painter who is known for his social political themes. His paintings revolve around political concerns and how government handles it. This one's also one he was awarded with Pride of Performance Award in 2010. He did many exhibitions and always got success. He's very lucky, in fact. All his paintings are famous, but this painting is much popular because of its idea. Uh, the idea being how political issues are run within the government. This painting is very famous, was very famous all over Pakistan, um, because people could relate with it so much because, Pakistan's government has never been so stable. Now to the analyzing, is this painting, what is the style of this painting? It's not abstract. There are a lot of colors used, but this is not abstract. We can say semi-abstract because on the right of us we can see different shapes to build figures, and there are like a lot of the color choices are very distinct too. So in that matter, we can say that this painting is abstract, but then it's the viewpoint, like the figure, is totally clear to us, and the left figure is also kind of realistic. So I don't know what to say about that. Well, there's no flashes, no texture. There is abstractness, but there's realism too. Maybe he had a reference people standing for this painting because the proportions are so well done. I mean, well, I cannot understand the person who is in the hands, the legs part, but other than that, the proportions are very good. Lights and darks are taken care of very well, especially in the left portion of the painting. The painting is divided into two, one which seems abstract and one which seems very realistic. Uh, so in a way we can call this a portrait, but because it has a theme, it's not a portrait, meaning the figure, they're two figures, but they're not exactly in a position that we call a portrait. Now, composition. The painting is divided into two parts, the realism part being the greater one. The backgrounds, of course, take the most space. Now, as I said before, that in Pakistan, our government has never been stable. In 2010, there were fights too. So that is what he reflected in his painting. All over the world, political issues are like games for the political parties. So he wanted to make people aware of that, get people educated about this big issue, right? Very nice of him, but we do not value it. So bad, so wrong. Now, yeah, that is what he would be reflecting in this painting. He also, because I told you that his paintings were mainly of the same, idea, he would be very interested in politics, I think. Now, the three major things to discuss whenever analyzing a painting: context, politicians, lighting. Everything is rendered in light, but there are very dark shadows, position. But the painting is like positioned well. Um, uh, there is some symbolism in there. The person holding the man is like the political party, and the government, and the person in his hands is like the issue. And the helicopter plane on the top is called freedom or hope. The hope is just flying by because our government thinks of their responsibilities as a very big burden and do not fulfill them. Like how this person is carrying the man when the man is truly suffering. That's what we're going through while they do not care, basically. Um, Now to focal points: the lightest and the darks. The lights and the darks meet once with the airplane, and also on the face of the main figure, the black and white figure, his face and the upper area of his clothing. There is where the black and white contrast. That's where he wanted us to look, because the expression "son own the man" is drastic. It's amazing, and that's why he wanted everybody to be able to see that expression. That expression says a lot of things, right? How that guy is so frustrated. That's what he wanted to show. Well, if the painting would be from now, except the plane, there would be nuclear weapons, and the person would be dropped down because our government literally doesn't care anymore, right? Now, one thing very amazing about this artist. In the right portion, we can see that the background is like mainly only green, but in the left one, we see that there's more warmth. How is there a warmth over there? Because of the orange red color. And what is red contrasted with? Green. And what is the background? Mainly green. And they both contrast, and that brings this painting out to you. The style on the right is very much like of Picasso's, many shapes brought together to show a person. Yes, and that will be it for our painting today, painting analyzing session today. But advising you a thing before I leave: if you stop at one work, listen to someone's perspective or discuss it, it will change all your thoughts. I promote their works by making videos. You promote their work by posting them, and together we will write Pakistan's art once again. Because we have a rich history. Allah Hafiz. Take care. Meet you again in the next video. Allah Hafiz.